If your speakers sound horrible, there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't replace them. It's cheap, it's quick, and requires virtually no wiring skill or anything else. Anybody can figure it out. The hardest part about this entire job is actually removing the door panel, but thankfully there's YouTube and online forums that'll point you to where all your fasteners are. Usually there's some down here. This one's usually there's at least one in the armrest and one by where you actually open the door. This one has 1, 2, 3, but it also has the extremely elusive manual crank up windows, and either there's a screw there or there's a fastener behind. This model just happens to have a fastener behind, so one of the tricks you can do is get an old t-shirt rag and you run it behind it. There we go. Little clip comes off that's completely hidden, and they actually sell special tools for this, but you don't know which way it is, so the rag works amazing. Every manufacturer is going to be a little bit different, but they're all basically the same. Is where you need to actually remove a clip or something. Sometimes you can feed the actual door opener inside the car. And this one I just got a little lever that I need to take off. And that's usually the hardest part about doing the whole job, is reinstalling that. And if you have power windows, you have to pop that out and there's a screw behind it or something. But now the intimidating part about removing any door panel is it's the snaps that they put on. So I like to use a flathead, and they sell plastic ones for this, and you just, I like to move around and kind of free them up a little bit lightly, and the warmer the day is the better, because these plastic fasteners are brittle, and it's not uncommon to break a couple. And then it's just hooked down in here virtually always, so lift it up. Pull it off. We're done. If you have power windows and stuff, you'll have wires and stuff. And now I got my speaker. Think this speaker's garbage? Yeah, I'm thinking this one's gone. So here we got our new speakers. These by no means are the top of the line, but they also are not the bottom of the barrel. These were pretty inexpensive. These were under 30 bucks for the pair for a nice name brand. It comes with some screws and comes with actually special wiring. So it has wiring that's meant to plug into a standard speaker, where your car is going to come with a proprietary plug that either needs to be taken off, or I don't know if you can actually buy special clips. I usually just cut them off, and if you really didn't want to do anything, you don't have any tools, you could just roll up the wire and jam it in there and just tape it up really good. If you really wanted to, it would probably vibrate itself loose. And I've taken the wiring they've given me and I've cut off my stock piece and I just soldered it on, and now I can just plug in the new speaker and make sure all the wiring's out of the way, tucked out of the way. And you're going to want to make sure you roll down the window. The window's right there. You're going to want to make sure the new speaker doesn't interfere with it. And if not, you're good, and this one doesn't. And so, yeah, most of the time they make them so they don't. So they make these pretty dang skinny. And at least these Pioneers that I got off of Amazon are that way. Just a couple little random screws around the edge. They give you a bunch of different mounting holes and everything. No interference with the window. So we're good. Ready to just put the cover on. That quick and easy. Done. I knew these were bad. I didn't know they were that bad. You don't know until you really open up the door. So goodbye. I've already driven around with these new speakers and they sound absolutely phenomenally amazing. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the video is helpful. See you guys soon. Thumbs up. Have a good one. Bye.